Hi, Freddy. You fuck. Lying sack of shit. Excuse me, everybody. Freddy is a shitface. No. Yeah, right. You better hope I came home Thursday. Because that was a real fucking dick. You're just a lying sack of shit. And God wanted me to expose you. Because there's something more than just your lying. Your little, whatever that thing is with the kids. The Catholics and the Boy Scouts. And, you know. So he just wanted to say, we know about you. And I guess you know what's going on. You know you've never really been a man of God. You've always been somebody who's got to shoot somebody or beat somebody down or fracture their ribs, sit there and watch them hog tie me with fucking handcuffs and fracture my ribs. Oh, I don't forget anything. And the way you sounded on the stand, you didn't forget it. Oh, no, he had to smash the window. He did. He had to smash the window. That's why I was scared of you, because we had to smash the window. And Candace repeating it. Perjury and some warning of perjury or perjury. I don't know what the fuck her charge would be. But, okay, kids, so here's the story in a nutshell. I hope this wasn't too long, but 1999, Freddie arrests me because he's profiling me, and he had just gotten back from a funeral from Alabama where they buried this buddy of his that taught him how to profile drug dealers, and he thought I was a drug dealer because I had, I had this and I had the beard and all that. The beard was like, it was like, anyway. He asked me for my information. I handed it to him through the window. The window was only cracked like that much. And I sat there to wait. And he didn't leave. He told me to put down the window. And I was like, why? He's like, because I told you so. Well, that's not a valid reason. So it was like, no, you got what you needed. You go run it. Give me the ticket. I'll see you in court. And that was it. And, all of a sudden, you're going to respect my authority. You're going to respect my authority. And he makes up this story on the police report. It's just so made up. And I'm laughing. So anyway, he's standing there, if you're not going to respect my authority, I'm going to use chemical warfare on you. And he pulls out his can of whatever they used back in the 90s. And he sprays it through the window. And I see this coming. Well, I stop it because I see it coming. And I grab the window handle and I roll it up. Well, he thinks he's going to be tough. He drops the mace, which at least, I didn't have to get sprayed. Puts his fingers in the window. And they got stuck. And he was like, let my fingers go. And I'm like, nope. He's like, let my fingers go. I'm like, no. Because he's just going to, pick up the mace and do something. I'm like, not till your supervisor gets here. Not till your supervisor gets here. Because he had already called for them. Because I wasn't I wasn't respecting his authority. So, that's what happened. And, anyway, as I'm sitting there, waiting for his backup to come, like 5-6 cars come. And this guy's on the other side I'm sitting in the car, and the guy's on the other side, and he points a gun right at me. I mean, he could hit me, he could go through the window and hit him, hit Stemp. right? Well, it didn't matter to me. I just saw the gun and I was like, okay, and I rolled it down. My hands wasn't on the roller. He couldn't get them out. It's a window. Go ahead, try and push down a car window. Go roll a window halfway up. Go try and push it down. It can't be done. So that was his story. You know, I didn't have to wait until the police came. I did it on my own. He said he was there like 2 minutes. You know? It's like, well, what the heck? So anyway, as soon as I rolled it down, he pulled his fingers out, bent down to the ground, picked up his mace, and sprayed me through the window. I got mace, whatever it is. It was some kind of gas. It wasn't mace. So, chemical warfare. So I'm out there. So they bring me to the jail, Gwinnett County Jail. And they bring me into this room. They hog-tie me in handcuffs. And about 5 or 6 of these fucking 250-pound goons get on top of 120-pound me and start going like this. I might like their fingers. Fractured 3 ribs. Didn't leave very many bruises at all, actually. It was quite ingenious. I guess it's some kind of a technique all the cops use. So, they restrained me in one of these like chairs, and then they booked me and all this shit. And he gets on the stand. He tells the same friggin' story that he told in the police report and lies about it. And then he starts making up all these other things. I mean, it's just like in Minnesota. They make things up. And, you know, no one understands this is the way it is for people of color. And I am a person of color. Counterculture, kind of. I look like Jesus, and I live in the woods, and I'm homeless, and I'm, you know, whatever, like Jesus, trying to help people, trying to help you, but you didn't, Freddie, but you didn't want it. I'm going to talk to Freddie here because he didn't want it. All right, Fred. So anyway, at the trial in November, he says, oh, the officer came up and he had to use his baton to smash the window to get my hand out. And I'm like, what? He's like, yup. And I was flabbergasted. You want to talk about a greedy motherfucker. But I guess he realized the window wasn't going to fly. Just the pushing it down wasn't going to fly. So he made one up. And it's funny because they figured they could make it up because I had told the judge not too long before this at another hearing. He asked me if I had the discovery, and I said, yeah, but I've misplaced it. Some of it got destroyed and lost in the hurricane in Ian. And so, you know, but when I came home, I had it. Now, she had it, and I was stupid. I should have just said, hey, let me see that. But it's good because I got everybody on the record influencing the jury. You know, listen, I want a new trial. So you better hope I get a new trial. Understand? Because this is not cool. I'm in prison because of you. Because you lied. You lied back in 99. I wrote about it. And then you lied to get me stopped. Well, it's not going to be stopped now. So, I just wonder how that hearing went. I wonder if I just busted you wide open. I really do wonder. It would have been good if you guys didn't know it was coming. You start yelling, oh, he smashed me. I'm so scared of him because he smashed me. He's so scary. You know? So I don't know what's going to happen, really. The lawyers tell me the judge is going to do nothing. And I can't believe that. I can't believe he would not do the right thing. But I guess it doesn't matter. He's going to pull a king's privilege because he is the king. And if you piss off the king, he'll fucking ruin your life. And that's what he did. But I don't believe it. But I'm making this just in case because my mom thinks I'm going to prison. You know, she really wishes she could be there. She wishes she could have testified at the trial about talking to the clerk. You know, you guys are just really, really sneaky people. You know that? But maybe the judge woke up over this last beating and he realized, yeah. But you know what? You ought to read a book. It's called California State of Collusion. California State of Collusion by a guy named Tully. It'll explain how you guys are. So, okay, kids. I'm going to just stop this now because I got to get ready to go to Georgia.